Hey everyone, this is GeoWill from Productions², and we are back tonight to do another stream here. So I finally managed to get Deathwing to work. I have no freaking clue how I did it though. What I did the last thing I did that made it worked after was deleting the local app data folder for Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition, and then it started working. Don't know why. I've done that before since I installed the new drivers and didn't work then. Who knows? It's working now though. So the reason the screen is blank is because I have it set to display on have it set to show the display, which is set to the Death Hulk window or Space Hulk window. So once we start up, we'll start transmitting video too. I don't think I'll do any SO3 streaming tonight. I may do some tomorrow night though, possibly. Tomorrow morning I will be doing a stream for some updates to the plugins that we've done previously, the RPG Maker MV plugins. That'll probably be around 7:30 tomorrow morning. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start Death Hulk. They keep saying Death Hulk. Deathwing. So the only thing I've done is I've just gone in here into the tutorial to try and go through it, and for whatever reason I couldn't get sprinting to work. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to do a charge attack or a charge move that will damage or destroy enemies, but it wasn't doing it. We'll go through the tutorial again and see if it works or not. If not, I'll just skip through it and go to the actual campaign, and we'll see if anything that's new that wasn't covered in the tutorial that I couldn't get to. We'll just figure it out as we go. Alright, so we're gonna go to the tutorial first. It's actually an interesting little intro with some servitors and tech priests. I guess they're bolting you into the Terminator armor or something. Forgot I left my 3DS in here. It's probably getting low on battery power.
Simulator for main activated functions. Destroy the targets with your storm bolter.
There we go. I remapped some of the controls. Oh no, okay, cool. It updated the text for it. It didn't do the in case you haven't heard, they're bringing the Grandia
Go
back.
to the next test room.
They're bringing Grandia to the Switch, as if I didn't have enough reasons to buy one.
Eliminate the targets with your force sword.
The melee in this game is a little bit odd, as you'll see here in a second. It's a little bit clunky. Sometimes they do a clanking noise. Sometimes you can hold for a longer attack and use left control to parry. They don't actually attack you physically.
Excellent. Your combat systems are operational.
Well, let's see if sprinting is working or not. Oh, charging.
Eliminate your targets by charging.
Yeah, it's not working. You can kind of see the model glitch out a bit. Like, start to go into a charging kind of thing. But just doesn't do it. Sometimes it feels like it's starting to go into the charging mode, and then it, you know, I'll have released it because it doesn't work half the time, or it doesn't work most of the time. So I don't know if it actually does work eventually. Then I have to stand here and... This says to push Q. I'm just pushing Q and nothing's happening. And you can't kill them with any other means. You can only kill them by charging. But it's not working. And you won't be able to continue until you do that. I have no clue what tutorials come after this. So we'll just skip back out to the menu and figure all this out as we go along, all the rest of it. Ah, come on, it forces you to go through the tutorial? Maybe it'll work going through the campaign, tutorial through the campaign rather than just through the tutorials specifically. Don't ask me why that might work.
Simulator for main activated functions. Destroy the targets with your storm bolter. Go to the next test room.
That's still not working.
Eliminate the targets with your force sword.
Let me, I did check for this earlier, but let me go check again. Tutorial broken. Nothing? So, Space Hulk, Deathwing. Problem is that there's, you know, different things for charge. They call it charging, but there's also other things like weapon charges and things that kind of screw over the search. Can't. Yeah, of course they don't run. Let's see. So sprint brings up a bunch of crap about people bitching about sprinting not being breaking the lore. Oh god, okay. Tutorial broken. Oh wow, that's a nice broken. That's a broken. Oh wow, there's a bunch of stuff we still have to do. There's always something, isn't there? Bug tutorial, stuck on opening. So there's a lot of people that have issues with stuff in the tutorial. Just trying to figure out if something's found that's remapping fixed it. Well, it's for the hell of it. Let's just see if this works or not. I already tried remapping it, but sprint press. Quick order. Let's see. Left controls parry. WSAD. Zoom. Middle mouse. Use E. Tactical M. Terminators. Torch T. Inventory I. Heal order. Move. Attack order. Lock. Unlock. Something that's nearby. What about alt? Oops. I'll have to reassign right weapon. You can see it tries to do it, just doesn't want to do it. Why don't you want to do it? And it seems like you have to be moving while we're on the melee thing here.
Excellent. Your combat systems are operational.
So that brings this up. Teammates briefing log.
Eliminate your targets by charging.
I mean, my those things work. It's just sprinting doesn't work. Hey, jeez, come on. What the hell's wrong with this thing? What's this thing? Alright, let's try going to options, then I may need to verify the integrity of the files or something. Damn. Interesting. I wonder if my controller would work for this. Oh, it does. Well, it does something. Anyway. Oops. Ah. Oh my god. How do people use controls in first-person games? Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, there it goes. I got it. Nice. So is the keyboard command bugged then? Is that what it is? Ah, oh, come on, it worked. No. You worked once, why don't you work again? God, hopefully... Can I use both? I can use both. Nice. So I had to set the control...
We have detected a small problem with one of the compensators, but you may continue the tests.
So I had to turn on the controller controls in order for it to actually allow me to do that. I'm gonna switch back again. Okay, now it's working. Jesus Christ. These kind of bugs are ridiculous.
Destroy the targets by using your lightning strike psychic power.
Oh, 2. Nice.
No anomaly detected. Continue testing in the next room.
Oh.
Your arm has been injured by the explosion, as you can see on your status monitor to the right.
Top right there, okay, so...
Open a psychic portal with the side gate.
Yay, it's not working. Now what? Now what do we have to do? So for the controller, this is ridiculous. Shouldn't have to do this crap just to get this to work. So size slot 1, 2, both of them together is 3. But what about 4? Cygate Armory. Okay, it's that button there. Yeah, no, there's no... I don't have that button on the... on my controller. So how can that be changed though? Because there's different Oh, that's always the same one. This is always this. Computer Armory is supposed to be 4. Ah. Oops, that was wrong. That was Alt-Tab. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh wait, there we go. Cygate launch. That didn't work before.
As always, damage to you and your squad will be healed in this secure zone. Use the mobile armory to equip yourself with weapons and psychic powers, as well as to check that the armory machine spirit recognizes you. Use the portal to return to the combat zone.
Oh, right. I need to remap the controls. Jesus. This is ridiculous. So, and then Q. And this back to 4. Apply back. Yeah, there we go, Q. Nice.
Excellent. The systems are perfectly calibrated. Now, let's test your hacking system. Approach each door, then perform the requested action for each one.
Hold E to block. Oh, hey, nice. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was a graphic glitch. Shouldn't it say lock, not block? And it's just me.
There is some interference, but we are working on it. Go to the next room. Destroy the walls by hitting them in melee to find an important relic.
Is this a relic? I don't think so. Just a stone pedestal. Yeah, it's somewhat straight across, straight ahead. Oh, wow. Progenitor rounds.
System operational. Continue.
Those STC. So if you don't know, I can't even remember what it stands for, but an STC is like a super rare kind of relic within the lore that usually holds progenitor gene seed.
Destroy this element and activate the command. Nothing to report. Carry on. Test your long-range hacking system on the turret using your tactical interface and hacking.
So tactical interface. Oh wow, cool.
More interference. Reconfiguring. Go to the last step. Eliminate all the hostiles as quickly as possible.
Took a crap ton of damage there.
Apothecaries can use their narthecium to heal their allies. Order your brother to heal you.
Mission accomplished, brother.
Aim at the door and order your brother to hack it.
Doesn't say hack, it just says
Mission
lock.
accomplished, brother.
No anomaly found.
Alright, fine. Only took us, what, 16 minutes? Jeez. Disciple. Half that time was probably trying to get the damn controls to work. Let's retry this now that everything's working and actually get a real run through of this.
Simulator for main activated functions. Destroy the targets with your storm bolter. Go to the next test room. Eliminate the targets with your force sword.
Or gauntlet if you have it equipped.
Excellent. Your combat systems are operational. Eliminate your targets by charging. We have detected a small problem with one of the compensators, but you may continue the tests. Destroy the targets by using your lightning strike psychic power. No anomaly detected. Continue testing in the next room. Your arm has been injured by the explosion, as you can see on your status monitor to the right. Open a psychic portal with the Psi Gate. As always, damage to you and your squad will be healed in this secure zone. Use the mobile armory to equip yourself to the weapons and psychic powers, as well as to check that the armory machine spirit recognizes you.
Gonna go back with the original Stormbolter. A little bit easier to handle.
Excellent. The systems are perfectly calibrated. Now let's test your hacking system. Approach each door, then perform the requested action for each one. There is some interference, but we are working on it. Go to the next room. Destroy the walls by hitting them in melee to find an important relic.
You would think that charging at them would be enough to break them as well. But it's not considered a melee attack, I guess.
System operational. Continue. Destroy this element and activate the command. Nothing to report. Carry on. More interference. Reconfiguring. Go to the last step. Test your long-range hacking system on the turret using your tactical interface and hacking. Eliminate all the hostiles as quickly as possible. Apothecaries can use their Narthesium to heal their allies. Order your brother to heal you.
This is done.
Aim at the door and order your brother to hack it.
Operation finished.
No anomaly found.
A lion's sword. So yeah, all that time we spent was literally like 11 minutes just trying to get the crap to work. Lion's sword. No mercy. So interesting. Son of a Lion. So what chapter do we play as? I'll start as chapter champion. Alright, finally. God. Now entering a Power XL ship. Chapter 1. Oh, we're at 80%. There we go. Imperial data.
This is Grand Master Belial, addressing all warriors of the First Company. Forged from countless ships in the seething forces of warp space, a space hulk has been deposited here by the uncaring tides of the immaterial. I have dubbed this drifting lair of abominations Olethros. A hive swarm of tyrannids already besets the system. So while the honored warriors of the Deathwing embark upon the purging of this space hulk, our brothers shall assist the Astra Militarum and Imperial Navy in destroying this tendril of the Great Devourer. Command of the assault belongs to an epistolary of the Librarian, a deadly battle cycle of the chapter. Leading a specially assembled squad, the Librarian will investigate abnormal auger returns and psychic emanations from within the space hulk.
Interesting, so you're actually a librarian.
The ether gifts me visions. I see a threat far more deadly than gene-hungry tyrannids. A scream, a dark promise. A ship in the shadow, a relic from our secret past. I feel the tightness in my gut as I see a cataclysm as yet unseen. The Umbra Mortalis descends upon us. The shadow of death.
Brothers, the first scans of the space hulk have revealed a Dark Angel ship that dates back to the Age of Heresy.
That was it.
It is located in the heart of the Olethros space hulk. This ship from our ancestors seems to be protected by a mysterious energy field. Teleportation to the ship is currently impossible. The only way to reach it is through the main mass of the space hulk. Reaching this ship is your primary concern. Trust your battle brothers to deal with the rest of the Olethros. Brothers, retribution is at hand. It is our strength. We are the sons of Caliban. Let fury guide your weapons. Let vengeance be your song. We are the angels of death, and our enemies shall fall.
So are these guys Death Angels or something else? I can't remember the lore so much. I think they are Death Angels. Nice. And what I was saying is the Age of Heresy. That's that period I was mentioning in the stream on Space Marine. That wish there would be more. There would be some sort of Warhammer game set in that period of time because it's really an interesting time period in the Warhammer lore. That and the Cursed 21st Millennium, that one as well. So the Age of Heresy is when I think about half or a little more than half of the Adeptus Astartes chapters were corrupted by chaos and tried to overthrow the Imperium. And the Cursed 21st Age...
Brother Librarian, the initial boarding strike is proceeding, but we have lost contact with Squad Gideon. Your sensorium should receive Gideon's beacon signal, though it will be weak. We need Squad Gideon to secure the breaching zone. Locate them as quickly as possible. When you're successful, proceed to secure the landing area to establish the full bridgehead. Praise the Lion.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. So this has me interested now. So Warhammer 40,000 lore. So let's see, Dark Angels, Dark Angels. That's their war cry. No, it's not them. I don't think that's the chapter we are in this one. Well, Homeworld Caliban, yeah, no, it is Caliban. Primarch. Yeah, okay, no, they are Death Angels then. Lionel Johnson is the Primarch. So, praise the Lion, praise the Primarch. Cool. This website, the Warhammer 40k wiki, I literally like trolled through probably almost every single one of these friggin' pages on this thing to do the Dawn of War 2 mod that I did, just to like look at the lore and try and build stuff around it that would make sense in terms of the lore for the item descriptions and abilities and such. So okay, yeah, we are Death Angels then. Nice. Oh yeah, there's Death Angel insignia on the other side. I didn't notice it until just now. Stormbolter. Actually, yeah, Stormbolter. Power Fist, Sword. Force Sword. So that gives you a 40% spell cooldown bonus. But it's more powerful, I think. Yeah, there's an explosion radius on the Power Fist. I think we go with the sword because it drops our spellcast time.
Waypoint reached. So, we start seeking for Gideon, Squad. We're sending Gideon's beacon channel to you. Swift vengeance.
So there's some like Tyranid symbols here. So if we want to get around over to there, we need to go through, at the very least, this area W012. And that would lead down to this other main area here, the Scriptorium. And we can take that around up through this area up to the liquid node, where Gideon supposedly is. Alright, let's go ahead and
Mission accomplished.
okay, so this is actually a dead end. Very well. I guess we'll have to go through the other door then. The ladder goes into... Terminators can't climb ladders anyway. It's an established fact. Okay, door that's just open. 102. A servitor. Or no, a tech priest. Servitors are the flying skull things.
We are not alone.
Master of Systems. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, this goes back to that same hallway. That's kind of a dead end. Some purity seals or something. They actually say something? Oh, they actually have text on them. Spirit is the something of life. That's some more purity seals. All explorer mages, archaeoxenologists, and other treasure seekers. This opportunities, treasure chest of data, dating heresy wars. Mechanicus of sacred cult must do whatever it takes to recover the Marisk. Exent 1001101. Sure. Sign all. Interesting. Are these like corrupted tech priests or something? So they kind of look like tech priests, but... look like they're mutated or something. Did not want to do that. I meant to try and jump, but you can't jump. I mean, if we can access this and like read a bunch of the crap in there, but... I suppose they could be gene stealers. They don't look like any gene stealer I've seen before, though. That's nice. That's a brain. Just a random brain hanging out. Dripping crap all over the place. Gideon's down this way, so...
Prescient power lets me see a prediction of the future. Brothers, I hear the claws of the Xenos.
Oh, that was one of our guys. That doesn't go through anywhere, so... definitely has that Space Hulk feeling. Talking about the original game now. In terms of the tight corridors and ambushes and whatnot. He shot everything but the enemy there. Good job. I'd say Gideon's pretty well destroyed.
Fortunately, my fears were well founded. May their shades fight on for the lion.
An apothecary team is going to retrieve their Kroganite lands once the bridgehead is established. They will live on in honor.
I have an anomalous signal return. Verify it first.
Oh, they certainly took out a bunch of them with them. So I'll have to go around. Turn the light on real quick here. I think that praying mantis just tried to attack me or something. There it is. It's up near the top of the ceiling now. Oh well. Shouldn't be too big of a distraction.
Waypoint reached.
Definitely atmospheric though, which is good. Yeah, it would kind of kill the game if it didn't feel like a space hulk. That you're crawling through. Relics of the past. Scepter of power. Just gonna throw out the Space Hulk, cover them all.
Sensorium is showing multiple returns in your area. Stay vigilant.
Oh, Tyranids.
Slay without mercy.
Reactivate the defense grid at any cost.
Well,
Our foes approach quickly. We must reactivate local defensive systems to secure the bridgehead.
well, and truly actual Tyranids instead of just the, I think, weird gene stealer / whatever mutation thing those other ones were. I'm pretty sure those were gene stealers. In every other Space Hulk game, what you're finding are the gene stealers. Those were just finding out. Those were Tyranids, for sure. Activate the generators.
We are receiving strange signal echoes.
Waypoint reached. Emperor inside.
Oh hell, they're still over there, aren't they? No wonder. And that Or hear any other firing going on. You really have to pay attention to the minimap on this game.
Emperor be praised. It is done.
Make sure Burrow Trail's at full health.
Operation finished.
I have a feeling we're about to get a swarm here.
They are overwhelming us. They are overwhelming us.
Oh hell. That was an explosive one.
It is done.
The activation of the generators has woken a dormant Gene Stealer swarm.
It is time to establish the bridgehead to allow the main force to breach. Go to your assigned battle zone with your command squad.
Emperor be praised. Contact! We are the angels of death. They are overwhelming us.
Well, I guess Gene Stealers technically are Tyranids.
They are overwhelming us. Vengeance, God.
They're just gonna keep spawning after.
Justice. Justice. We are the angels of death. Gene Stealer over. They are overwhelming us. You will all die. The Xenos are uncounted. Operation finished. Slain without mercy. The Xenos are uncounted. I alter my hate. The Xenos are uncounted. Slain. For the Emperor. For the Emperor. In position.
That was a lot of friggin' Gene Stealers. Gonna be even worse out here, probably.
We are the angels of death. Action complete.
Ah, exhausted. Damn. I got this one turret activated up here, which should help if there's anything gonna come at us in that other area there. I think we're pretty close to the bridgehead though.
Zealous horde incoming. Hold position. Glory to the Emperor. Glory to the Lion.
Calculation running.
We are not alone. They are overwhelming us. Slay. Slay. They are overwhelming us. Slay without mercy. I am the Emperor's blade. We are the Angels of Death. I alter my fate. Vengeance guides our weapons. The righteous shall prevail.
Well, they certainly did wake up a nest, didn't we? Jeez.
We Slay without mercy. While I live, I fight. We are the Angels of Death. That's enough. We all die. Die, Zealous. Die.
Damn it, we lost one. Ah, damn. I died. You probably could have used the gate, I guess. A gene stealer. I think we'll stop for this for now. So, let's see. Thoughts about this. So, control frickin' issues in the tutorial aside, it's a pretty interesting game. Definitely feels like a Space Hulk themed game. Got a very large structure, lots of areas. You got wide open areas, but also lots of really cramped areas. hordes and hordes of Gene Stealers. It's like that's like basically required for a Space Hulk game. I would like to have seen them have 3 other teammates besides yourself, because in Space Hulk I believe you have 4. You control 4 Terminators in that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see a rating for first impressions. I'd give it a 6.5 to a 7, somewhere in there. Dropping off a point for the whole control thing in the tutorial. It's total bullcrap. Shouldn't have to deal with that. Okay, now I don't think we need to have the. I don't think we need to have game capture for GemCraft, if I remember correctly. We're gonna do some more of that. Not so much a first impressions, but just a continuation of the stream I've done of that in the past. First, I've got to find it. Let's see. Looking for the G's. We went past it. Got the Gear Exerd. There it is, GemCrafting. Or GemCraft Chasing Shadows. I haven't really played this much more since the last time I streamed it. I think which was during the 24-hour stream. Now I'm going to let this go for a little bit and then go check the stream, because I'm pretty sure we don't need to have... It'll just be captured automatically. I could be wrong, so... Yeah, there it goes. Good. Alright. So, go ahead and use my level 149. So, where do we want to start? Tomb chamber location. Field V4. Oh, this one. This one's kind of hard due to the fact that there's a shade that shows up in there that's kind of hard to kill. Try this one. So do that. Swarmling Domination. I think that should be good enough. Alright. So we got a couple mana shards here. Actually, we got 4 of them. So entries here and here. So I'm going to try and force them all through here this way. So I'm going to block off these places here and block off here. And then maybe do some stuff down here with walls. We only have 2,300 though, so we need to just put in our initial blocking stuff here. And save the rest for some towers. So I'm going to put a tower there, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here. Let's also do a trap. We'll do 2 traps actually, there and there. So we got poison, armor, tearing, chain, and leech. Those are the gems we have. So we got a nice supply of mana left over. 16 per wall segment. So you could probably do something in here. What I want to do with this is I definitely want to have them come down here. I definitely want to force these guys down there. That gives us a little bit more room here to deal with. I think it's probably good to have the reserve. Alright, let's go and start. We'll fill these traps up once we get going here. So that one of the things I used was the one where it basically traps all the mana you get over a certain amount of time and then gives it to you. So you don't get the mana right away. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Alright, let's pause it here. We need another tower. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our other crystals here. Up to that as well, and then I'm going to also then upgrade that one and give it a laser.